right there, sorcerer. Friend or foe?
She searches your face for treachery. Doesn't seem to find it.
All right then, you can pass. But I suggest you don't. I suggest you turn around and head another direction entirely. The Magisters have a Shrieker up there. It killed my friend. May have killed that Magister too. I wouldn't tangle with it alone. Fact, I wouldn't tangle with it at all. A sorcerer, crucified and tortured. See for yourself, if you're that interested. But don't get too close, if you like.
She gives you a long...
Well then, if we're going to be friends, let me mark your map. See this place? There are others hiding there. You should join them. You're welcome. Once Gareth emerges from the keep there, he and I will join you directly. He may be interested in you. Me? Not so much. We few Seeker survivors fled there. It's safe enough for now. You'll find something of a welcome, at least. We seek sorcerers with special talents and see if we can keep them alive. In that spirit, I suggest you find somewhere else to be. Then you can talk to Gareth about them, if he's still alive. Or Malady, if she's still alive. They'll be able to tell you what's what. If you're still alive.
She turns her attention back along...
Shriekers. I'll never get used to them.
Don't let it see you.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped. Don't make much of it one way or the other, but the farther we get away from the joy, the better. There's got to be a way off this island. Sure thing, Chief. What's up? You know, wherever the next road leads, I guess. I never was one to sit in one place too long. How about you? You missing home by now? I get you. So, what is it you miss exactly? Well, for what it's worth, I think you're still pretty ace. Ha! Oops, I think I broke her.
She pokes you in the ribs.
You okay, Chief? Did the big mean tart insult your sensibilities? Psst, ladies these days, on my word, they've no manners at all. None at all. I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped. Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
She bats her eyelashes coquettishly over black eyes in grey sockets.
Just for you, Chief.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation. Oh, don't tell me you've never heard the stories. The tale of my birth has been a bedtime staple for years. A dinner party favorite. Cute. Very well then, listen close. One day a red sun rose, turning the desert sands into a blood-colored sea. When my mother, roused from dreams, beheld this crimson dawn, she knew the time had... The sun rose to its zenith, but there settled, refused to descend towards the beckoning dusk. Instead, she hung there for 7 days and 7 bright, starless nights, So enamored was she with her little red prince. Indeed, I've been a married man since the day I was born, for they call me the spouse of the sun. She who is all life and beauty, she whose colour I wear not in cloth, but in skin.
He laughs wryly, bearing rows of shark-like
There are those who believe that little legend, you know. I'm not one of them. To tell you the truth, I've no idea why I'm red, but I do fancy I was rather lucky to be born a prince. My heritage made people celebrate my uniqueness. Had I been common-born, they might have just drowned me in a well. Why, thank you. You'll find I don't live up to expectations with remarkable frequency. Case in point is that I have a high opinion of myself because of my unparalleled skills and intellect, not because of the bed I was born in, though I won't go so far as to deny absolute wealth has its perks. Absolute power, for instance. No wonder I seek my way back to the throne. Yes. Is it more glorious than you could ever imagine? More glorious than I wish to recall. Ask me again once we escape, and I'll tell you tales that will last us 1,000 nights.
The air out here's a damn sight better than in Fort Joy, eh? Lonely? I wouldn't think so. I went from life in the regiment, to life in the pack, to life on the road.
He pauses, reddening slightly as he looks at you curious.
Unless, wait. What did you mean exactly? Ah, yes. Of course.
Ifan shrugs off his backpack and reaches into its...
Have a read of my contract and
The rat looks guilty.
I don't look guilty. All right, I look guilty. It's just, well, the food here is so good. All this death and rot. It's good pickings here for a rat who's not too picky about said picking. You think I like it? It's a compulsion, and I have to live with it. But I think you should focus your attention on the rather large void woken. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to...
The rat closes its eyes and...
Void woken!
A young Magister tenderly fingers 2 fresh gashes across his eyes and face. His fingertips hesitate over his closed eyelids. He's being blinded. At your approach, he spins to face you and readies his shield.
Stop! Stop! Who goes there?
He raises his...
State your name! Now! Groat! I don't know any Groat. Tell me the truth. Who are you? I'm sorry, I can't see anything. I feel like a sheep in a wolf's... So, how much did you hear back at the fort? I don't know how it all went so wrong so fast. We came to get the purging wands from Breckus's old armory. Loaded up the last of them without... The cart was good going. But we hit a snag. Those bloody skeletons had laid us... They turned the cart. Pulled us out by our hair. We lost Faray. Landon and I beat the rest back. But not before one of them got me across the ice. Sure, yeah, go ahead. How bad is it?
He pauses for a moment, then gently takes your hand from his cheek, holds it a moment.
I should see a healer. You can watch the cart, right? We can't leave it here. It's very important.
He reaches out and feels for your shoulder. He shakes it twice.
Thank you. I can get myself back to the fort fine. After all, thank you.
bear cub looks at you, eyes filled with sadness. The cub stifles a sob.
I want my mum.
The bear cub blinks, sniffles.
Like me, I guess. Only bigger. You seen her, missus?
The cub is downcast.
I want my mum. I don't know. The men in red came with their big rolling box thing, and she told me to hide. She hasn't come back. Dunno. What's a Magister? Oh no. Did the bad people hurt my mum?
The cub looks like it's going to...
Things, I suppose. I'm too young to know about things. If my mum was here, she'd be able to tell you. My mum knows about things.
The cub's maul.
Don't say that, missus. Don't say that. I'm too young to be without my mum. What'll I do?
The cub absorbs this. It takes a deep breath, puffs out its chest.
You're right. I'm going out in the world and I'm going to make my mum proud. My mum. Mummy.
Such barbarism. What happened here?
The Seeker's head twitches up. The Seeker musters a content smile. You thought you'd already seen the full depths of Magister cruelty.
These Magisters. They'll get their comeuppance soon.
I'd rather not meet a similar end.
We should keep moving. We don't want to end up like them.
An old elf's pained gaze passes between the crucified. He seems on the brink of tears.
Dear ones, not like this. Not like this. They're as good as my family. But so much pain. They are changed. That Dallas woman did something to their minds. They won't be moved and they can't be healed. They resisted at all cost. They can't even be healed. Using such magic on them would kill them now. Such beautiful souls, corrupted by such evil. Where you find Shriekers, you can trust the Divine Order is hiding something they desperately want to keep private. Fate of my dear ones proves there must be some such thing on this very island. Stay away from Shriekers if you want to live. Smoke, blood, and carnage. The Magisters didn't spare a single Seeker.
down those steps and tell me what you see.
Shriekers. I'll never get used to them.
So you think those things down the steps there are dangerous? The ones hanging on the sticks? Want to go to the wharf, don't I? I'm a wharf rat. There's food and stuff on the wharf. Might even be a ship. I've always wanted to be a ship rat.
Its eyes narrow.
You want the food for yourself, don't you? I should have never said anything. I'm going to protect my food. Stay away from it, you.
Bloody rats.
I've spotted something.
Frozen ground in the middle of a swamp. What's going on? A winter dragon? What on earth is it doing chained up here?
The dragon stares you down with flinty, intelligent eyes. He tries to... Unreadable glyphs mantle this ancient pillar. Unreadable glyphs